Sorry science fiction fans. You can't actually survive a trip through a black hole. And if you tried to take a plunge into one, like Matthew McConaughey in the movie Interstellar, you'd be ripped apart long before you could find out what's on the other side. So, what is a black hole? To fully appreciate why you can't just swan dive or pilot your spaceship into a black hole, you must first understand the basic properties of these gravitational Goliaths. Simply put, a black hole is a place where gravity is so strong that no light, or anything else, for that matter, can escape. Black holes are aptly named because they usually don't reflect or emit light. They're only visible when they're feeding on stars or gas clouds that stray too close to their boundary, called the event horizon. Beyond the event horizon lies a truly minuscule point, called a singularity, where gravity is so intense that it infinitely curves space-time itself. This is where the laws of physics, as we know them, break down. Which means all theories about what lies beyond are just speculation. Black holes come in different varieties and can be modeled with different levels of complexity, whether they spin or have an electrical charge. So, if you jumped into one, your exact fate might depend on which sort of black hole you choose. Stellar mass black holes form when very large stars finish burning their fuel and collapse into themselves. Supermassive black holes live in the centers of most galaxies and likely grow to their extreme sizes, up to tens of billions of times more massive than our Sun, by consuming stars and merging with other black holes. Intermediate mass black holes are still mysterious, and only a few suspected examples have been discovered. But astronomers think they may form through a similar process of accretion, just on a smaller scale. So, if you fell into a stellar mass black hole, you probably wouldn't worry much about the existential mysteries that you might be able to unlock on the other side. You'd be as dead hundreds of miles before you hit the singularity. And this scenario is not entirely based on theory and speculation either. Astronomers witnessed such a tidal disruption event back in 2014, when several space telescopes caught a star wander too close to a black hole. The star was stretched out and shredded, causing some of the material to fall beyond the event horizon, while the rest was flung back out into space. In contrast to falling into a stellar mass black hole, your experience plunging into a supermassive, or intermediate mass black hole, would be slightly less nightmarish. Though, the end result, a horrible death, would still be your fate. You might actually make it all the way to the event horizon, and manage to start falling inside the singularity, while still alive. But don't fret just yet. The closest known black hole to Earth is still a daunting 1,000 light-years away. However, astronomers suspect that there are many more lurking much closer, perhaps as little as a few dozen light-years from Earth. In fact, some researchers think that the distant solar system's hypothetical Planet 9 is actually a primordial black hole that's roughly the size of a baseball. Unfortunately, nothing can escape the event horizon, not even the information. We'll never be able to know for certain what goes on when matter reaches the point of no return. So, even if you do find yourself with the opportunity to take a cosmic cliff dive into a black hole, for safety reasons, you probably should resist the urge.